Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome into this Tuesday edition of CN2 Sports. Jeremy Wynder here, joining you from the Embassy Suites Hotel and Convention Center in Concord, North Carolina, where Tuesday it was Big South Conference Basketball Media Day, which is the unofficial tip-off for the 2023-24 season. And things got started around 9:15 this morning as the first half of activities with the schools began. This is the group that Winthrop was in. The morning also included the unveiling of the preseason polls and all conference teams, which we will get to in a moment. But first, we heard from first-year Big South Conference Commissioner and former Winthrop athletic staffer Sharika Montgomery on how things are going since she has taken over the helm.
Obviously, I've came in, hit the ground running, being as intentional as possible with being engaged, being active in our membership, but it's definitely been a whirlwind the last 5 months.
And, you know, it certainly is exciting just thinking about how close the start of the college basketball season is. But when you think about the Winthrop men's and women's teams last year, neither one of them able to advance in the conference tournament, it certainly makes you think what their projections were, and we'll let you know right now. We'll start things off with the men, who are picked third in the conference preseason polls, and on hand was Coach Mark Prosser, was first team all-conference selection Kelton Talford. He's joined in preseason honors by teammates Sincere McMahon and Kason Harrison, who are both second team honorees, but at the end of the day, they all know it's about the success in March.
We understand that it went through the goal in a year in, year out basis is to hang a banner and win a championship. You certainly get that vibe every time you walk into the Coliseum, and we know that. And it's a challenge that we accept and really relish. And so, yeah, I think, you know, understanding that last year's season ended a little sooner than typical for us, you know, but we have a whole new group of players, it's a whole new season. We're spending a lot of time making sure that we're living in the moment and focusing on what's important in that moment.
We have a certain expectation that players before us and the program set when you put on that Winthrop jersey. So going out like we did last year, it lit a fire.
As for the ladies, they will once again have the challenge of exceeding low expectations. Picked 7th ahead of 2 teams, Coach Samika Randall-Lay does have one present all-conference second team selection and junior guard Jada Rice. But one thing that is definitely different versus past years is that this team has a much more positive outlook as it heads into the season opener.
I'm super excited. You know, basketball, you get to do what you love. Our athletes get a new platform to do something really, really special. So I'm like enjoying the growth process behind this.
Our chemistry is getting better. We're working on it. I think we're almost there. We're really taking steps. And I see a lot of heart and confidence from the new girls, which is great to see as a returner, and it gives you hope for the preseason and postseason that we can really do some things and shock some people.
And in today's CN2 Sports digital scoreboard, never too early to mark your calendars for the 2024 Hercules Tires Big South Conference men's and women's basketball tournaments, which are set for March 6th through the 10th at the Cuban Center on the campus of High Point University. Ticket information will be made available at a later date. Finally, fresh off their third conference win of the season, Coach Daniel Ridenauer and his team will once again be in non-conference action Tuesday evening as they head to Johnson City, Tennessee to take on ETSU. The Bucks are 6-5-2 on the season. Although these teams have not met much, the short history is on the side of the Eagles, who after dropping the first game in 2010 have won 2 of the last 3 with a scoreless draw sandwiched in between. This will be the first meeting for these programs since 2014. And I will be sure to have a score update for you in Wednesday's newscast, along with our weekly high school football preview. Already hearing of a few games that have schedule changes. I'll be sure to mention those, but that's going to do it for now. From the Big South Conference Basketball Media Day, I'm Jeremy Wynder in Concord. This is CN2 Sports. Let's send it back to the studio.